We had started with 5 co-founders. Now we are a team of 200 plus people.
Unbelievable.
And the interesting fact is, Michael, we are bootstrapped, completely bootstrapped.
Wow.
We have not raised a single money. And the kind of vision which we have and from the background which we came, taking this vision ahead is not at all easy or possible for anyone, I would say.
Welcome to 20-Minute Leaders. Just sit back, relax, and learn from the leaders of today. It's a journey. Each one is different, unique, inspiring. Let's get started.
20-Minute Leaders is a proud supporter of Make-A-Wish Israel and Tech to Peace, and is in proud collaboration with Secret Chord Ventures, J Ventures, Riverside FM, Fusion VC, Birthright Excel, J Impact, Leap, Google for Startups, and Hippo, and in media partnership with CTech. Hello and welcome to 20-Minute Leaders. Today I am with Zaiba Sarang, the co-founder at iThink Logistics, an AI-based multi-carrier shipping platform. We're going to hear her entrepreneurial story, the way that they brought this idea together from a pretty multidisciplinary team built with entrepreneurship mindset, logistics background, and engineering background. So welcome, Zaiba. They were talking about, the story and origin behind iThink Logistics, looking at selling, shipping, tracking, everything having to do with logistics in a world where e-commerce is taking over everything and the consumer behavior is drastically shifting over it. So really what I'm excited to understand, from your stories, both who you are, what iThink Logistics is all about. And Go ahead, tell me a little bit.
Great. So I'll start with the journey of iThink Logistics. So we have started this company in 2017 with 5 co-founders with a vision to help our e-commerce sellers or D2C brands to have optimized logistic e-commerce solutions available with them, and in terms of a dedicated or a single dashboard. So iThink Logistics, we are an AI-based multi-carrier shipping platform. So it's like a single and simple dashboard or tool to automate e-commerce sellers' shipping needs. So it's a platform where one side we have all the top logistic partners associated with us, like Delivery, Blue Dart, and Ecom Express. These are the national Indian logistic partners we have. And on the other side, we have the D2C brands who are selling products from started from their own small house to being a enterprise customer for now. So what we do, so we have our recommendation engine, which is an AI based. So through our recommendation engine, we help the e-commerce sellers to select the best logistic partners available on their specific pin code. Because Michael, India is geographically divided in multiple states, multiple pin codes, and there has been a different operational constraint by each and every logistic partners have their own core strength if in terms of delivering in specific state or in specific pin code.
Mm-hmm.
So we help them to identify the sellers which pin code is serviceable well by which partners. So it's like entire operation is done by or managed by the logistic partners which we are opting for them. It's like we are a solution provider. We are an enabler where we just marry or we just felicitate these two players to have a dedicated or required solution for their entire logistics. So this is what we do in a nutshell. If we talk about our strength, so as an organization, iThink Logistics, our strength is technology, tech part. The platform which we have developed, we are the only aggregator, I would say, or we are the only service provider in terms of this aggregation where we hold a patented technology. So we have a patented NDR technology. Michael, I'll just get into more detail if you want.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Okay. So in India, people still prefer to have a COD as their preferred choice of option while doing a payment for any shipment, right? So because it's a COD option or payment, there are n number of challenges involved in getting the shipments delivered to the end consumer. This happens by this happens with the mistake of the logistic partner or the delivery boys, and this also happened as communication gap between the customer and the logistic team. So what we have done, we have created this patented NDR tool. NDR stands for non-delivery report, which helps the sellers to have a maximum successful deliveries of their shipments. So we do multiple actions on different statuses of the shipments, and we make sure if a customer or buyer is interested to take the shipment should get delivered to them. If the logistic partner is not able to deliver because of XYZ reasons or challenges, we help them to resolve it through our tech part. So we are known for helping the sellers to increase the delivery performance or to have a maximum successful deliveries so that their revenue can increase or they will be able to make a profit out of the business which they are running.
Interesting.
Hope
So
I
tell
am
me.
able to make it clear to you, Michael.
Yeah, no, definitely. Take me back a little bit to to how you even entered the space. What was it about logistics from your own personal sort of career that led you to this inspiration or to even getting excited about this problem space?
Very interesting story, Michael. I will share with you. So prior to iThink Logistics, after graduating from computer science, me and my other co-founders, Vipul and Bharat, we founded our technology company by the name of Dipazar Infotech, where we were providing a solutions or services to different brands, technological solutions. Like we were creating bespoke softwares for them, taking their requirement and getting it delivered. Plus, we also worked with few e-commerce websites as well. And we have identified this challenge, what they were facing. Like they were not able to get a platform where they will get a required solution for their shipping needs. They have to coordinate, the e-commerce sellers had to coordinate multiple partners. Plus, if they are just starting the business, they were not getting a proper support and services from the logistic partners because of their lower volume. So they were just neglecting these players, the partners or the website holder who are just starting their e-commerce journey. They were not getting a support or confidence from the logistic part. So we identified this one challenge. And the another challenge was the delivery performance. They were getting so many RTOs. In fact, we also ran our own e-commerce website and we had to shut down that because of the logistic challenges which we personally faced. Right?
Interesting.
And after that, my another two co-founders, Paresh and Nikul, who are also our friends, they both came from a logistic background. So in fact, Paresh was an ex-Amazon. So he worked for Amazon middle mile and warehousing solution. And same with Nikul also. He also holds a logistic experience. So 5 of us, we decided, like 3 of us from the technology background found this challenge. On the other side, these 2 people are from logistic background, understood how the logistic works entirely. And then together we married and created this entire platform for the sellers. And back 2017, the e-commerce industry started growing, and there has been actual demand for this kind of solution, I would say, or a platform.
Interesting. So how does this actually work, more tangibly on the, obviously there's different stakeholders here that you have to partner with and to gain their trust. Tell me a little bit about these different stakeholders that you're working with and how what sort of the mutual beneficiaries of, of both parties here.
Perfect. So I'll give you a simple example of Uber. So Uber or Airbnb, I would say, they don't hold any of the asset. They don't hold any operational procedure altogether. They are a platform. So similarly, iThink Logistics, we are also a platform. One side we have the logistic partner, where one side Uber have all the drivers, and on the other side there are passengers of Uber who want to take a ride. So Uber as a platform, they connect together. As a passenger, they get ride from a specific from their location, and driver gets required trip on daily basis. Similarly, this platform which we have created, one side we have all the logistic partners who are based out operating pan India, like Delivery, Blue Dart, Ecom Express, Expressbees, etc. These are the logistic partners which we have. And other sides, we have the e-commerce sellers or D2C brands. We, through tech, we just let them know on this pin code, if you are getting one order, this pin code is served by all the partners, but logistic partner one have performed well in terms of their successful deliveries. So you can get those partners, you can choose them as your preferred partners. And this is what e-commerce sellers get a benefit out of it. Like they don't have to communicate with multiple partners. In our platform, if they are coming, they will be getting all the partners listed under one umbrella. And through the recommendation engine, which partner should get assigned, that's we logically design, we have designed it, and they get assigned to them. And the operational part is taken care by the logistic company. And the e-commerce sellers, they don't have to communicate with multiple stakeholders in terms of multiple logistic partners. There will be a single platform. They don't have to do multiple tech integration, I would say. It's a single platform, single dashboard where they can opt for all the partners which we have listed and which are currently able to serve pan India.
Interesting.
They don't have to go another partner. They don't have to find and go look out for another partner altogether. And this is what we do. There will be a single billing system. They don't have to get multiple bills from the multiple partners. There will be single billing, single communication, single platform to be precise. This is what we do. And for the e-commerce sellers or D2C brand, and if we talk about the logistic partners, what benefit they are getting out of it? Like they don't have to serve the small players. We are giving them a bulk order, we would say.
Interesting.
We are giving them bulk order. So they only have to communicate with us. They also don't have to communicate with small players who does around 5 orders, 10 orders a day.
Sure.
Because our volume is around 25 to 30,000 shipments in a day. And we have a certain holding in terms of communication with them, certain support which we get through them.
Yeah. What are the biggest challenges here in a space like this, or the biggest challenges that you expect that you're either meeting already or that you expect to meet through, through iThink Logistics?
So challenges in terms of you're talking about our business or challenges in terms of?
As you're building iThink Logistics, what are the most difficult things in the way of you growing this company into the vision that you see for it? I mean, what is sort of not challenges, but what are the more difficult stages that you're going to have to go through, do you think? Or the more interesting problems you're going to have to tackle in order to grow iThink Logistics into what you want it to be?
So, Michael, you are asking me past challenges, what we have, or current challenges you're talking
about? Well, any interesting challenges that you think?
So, initially, when we had started, honestly, we do had a logistic experience, like two of the co-founders. We do have a tech experience. But there was some certain procedure or certain, I would say, hacks, which we were not aware of, where we can just tweak this thing and get benefit out of it as a company for the seller and for the logistic partner. Initially, when we have just recently started, we were not aware and we failed 2-3 times. In fact, we faced a challenge where there was few sellers. It was a postpaid model for them. Like after a month, we were taking bill payment from them. So few sellers just ran away with the money. It's a funny thing to be discussed, but it happened with us when we have recently started. It was huge lakhs of money which we just launched with the seller. But the best part which we had is we had a good relationship with our logistic companies from the starting point also with our service provider. We personally went to their head office. We met the head or CFO of those companies. We discussed this problem with them and we told, like, we are stuck in this situation and currently we don't have this money to pay to your bill. So will you be able to allow us some time? And they trusted us, and we are really grateful to the partners or the service providers which we are working with them right now. They literally trusted us, and they gave a lenient timeline to get the dues paid. So that was the initial challenge, big challenge, I would say. If they would have not supported, I believe that time we might have to shut down, I think.
Wow.
It was the first
Unbelievable.
year only. It was first year only. Yeah.
Looking
So now
into the
we have-
future, what do you think? What do you think will be? Maybe even on the question of growth and scale, either on the technological front, on the logistics partnerships front. What are the most interesting things you're going to be facing as you're going to grow this business?
So we all know how e-commerce industry is growing, and we literally see the demand for domestic and international shipping as well. So as an iThink logistic, along with domestic, we are also expanding ourselves to international as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we have recently started our international offerings to countries like USA, Australia, Canada, and UK.
Interesting.
Yeah. So where it is not an aggregation model as such. It's a product stitching where we will be facing, or we will be the one who will be taking the shipments from doorstep to delivering to those countries. Again, it doesn't include any operation facilities by iThink Logistics. It will be done by the partners only. We will be only stitching the product.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. And what made you decide that it's the right time in the company's perspective to transition and to expand out of India? I'm sure that besides, even though there's the technology, may be able to service different things, but there's different cultures, different partnership personas, different expectations. What made you make this jump?
Very interesting, Michael. So what happened when we were in the COVID situation, 2022, when COVID just hits the globe or world, we have identified we have to expand ourselves to we should not be defocus ourselves, but we also have to expand our services to different countries also, along with different products as well. Mm-hmm. And while world was facing COVID situation, we have identified there were few sellers who were, along with shipping domestic, they were also shipping internationally as well.
Mm-hmm.
And we found in e-commerce as of now, and the main challenge is the biggest challenge which we have identified and we wanted to solve through our international shipping services is there is none of the service provider as of now who are main focused on e-commerce seller shipping, cross-border shipping. So we do have FedEx, we do have DHL, we do have India Post, etc. But they are not able to cater or focus challenges who are specific to e-commerce sellers. Mm-hmm. They are more into export, they are more into bulk shipping. And we are only and majorly focusing on e-commerce sellers' need. So they need a smaller weight slabs as well. So if we talk about DHL, FedEx, if you want to ship a product which is 200 grams, you have to pay the amount of 500 grams only. Mm-hmm. So they say they don't have a smaller slabs with them. So we have introduced a smaller slab which starts from 50 grams, 100 grams for a small jewelry seller who just want to ship earrings or ring from India to USA, from Jaipur to USA. They need this kind of services. Plus, they need a dedicated tech where integration with those marketplaces like Amazon, eBay is seen.
Right.
So these were the challenges. Plus, unified tracking. There was no tracking available as such by those service providers. Sure. So we had identified all those things and accumulated and combined this thing and providing the services to international sellers.
Fantastic. What are you most excited by in this journey for you in this company?
Joining the people, growing together. It's really very exciting. We had started with 5 co-founders. Now we are a team of 200 plus people.
Unbelievable.
And the interesting fact is, Michael, we are completely bootstrapped.
Wow.
We have not raised a single money. And the kind of vision which we have and from the background which we came, taking this vision ahead is not at all easy or possible for anyone, I would say.
Incredible.
It's really very, very exciting journey altogether. Really.
Wow.
Each day comes up with a new challenge. Each day comes up with new solution. and it always gives us the push to be a better person, to be a better organization altogether.
Incredible. That's really, really fascinating, and congratulations on such incredible milestones. 200 people,
Thank you,
bootstrap, scaling globally, international. It sounds like you have a deep understanding of the needs of the integrations in the space and everything that's been happening. So, really, it's been a really fun listening to sort of your understanding and the founding journey and almost closing the company. So I'm looking forward to continuing following from the side and cheering from the side and following. And so, Zaiba, thank you very, very much for all the help and the support for the show and for your presence here. And I look forward to continuing following iThink Logistics from the side and cheering. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Michael. Thank you for being me here. Thank you. It's
Thank
really
you.
pleasure.